Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. I've noticed that Barbadians seem very comfortable in poverty, in being poor. They are, if they do get money, the first thing they'll do is either fix up their house or move out of the neighborhood. That's known. They'll either fix up the house, and if it's a lot of money, they will move out of the neighborhood. But because they, in their minds are so closed off to ever escaping poverty, they glorify it, they romance it. And when I talked about the short film where it ended over Westbury Cemetery, and I said, yeah, sometimes you depict someone's life. You can depict a life of someone, but with that life comes the good and the bad. You don't need to show just all of the bad. And with Rihanna's life, yes, maybe she started out poor, but she's no longer poor. And whereas the film started out poor with kids running on the street or whatever, it could have ended on an upbeat, showing that, yeah, she made it. Yeah, she may have started here, but she made it. But Barbadians are pulling the energy back to where she started. They like it because they have not attained what she has attained. And they're worshiping her because she has money. They worship her because she has money. You see, they can never worship a Jesus. Let's say that they're Jesus because they do believe in Jesus. Let's say he were to return to Barbados with the same talk he had in the past, like giving all that money that you made to the poor and living a very lowly life, and just be calm and be meek and just take it easy, just get acquainted to the earth and the vibrations of the earth. They would not there's no time that they could accept Jesus if he were to reappear on the earth talking about being just normal. They will not worship a normal person. The only reason Rihanna is receiving the worship she gets is because she made money. And Barbadians ride on that because although they're not there and they probably could never get there, that's a dream. She is their dream, okay? But they love the poverty they live in as it is. They love it. They romance it. They say that some say that they will go back to the past where they were really dirt poor and want that again. They will want to remain poor. They are the epitome of what the white man has created, because the poorer you remain, the more rich the white man stays. The poorer your mentality, the more wealthy the white man becomes. You are the epitome of what was created during slavery. It has not ended. So when I see that, there's a sadness. I am taken aback. When I see it, sometimes I go close to see if I'm reading what I'm reading, if I'm seeing what I'm really seeing. It's unbelievable what Black Barbadians say when you talk about the state of affairs in Barbados. Yet you are crying out. You are crying out. You don't have proper food. You don't have proper homes. You don't have proper anything. You're struggling. So you don't need to romance the stone with me. You do not need to come on Naked Departure to romance the stone with me. Because I know at a deeper level, you know that were you to have a couple million drop in your lap, you'll be gone. You will be gone. Okay? You can look back and say, oh, those were the days and blah, blah, but you won't go back. You're not going back. Rihanna's not coming back. She's not going back to live in Westbury Road. She's not going to give away whatever she has and come back there and live on dirt, in the road, with the traffic, with the dilapidated buildings, with 5 colors, 6 colors to a house and unpainted, but still painted, but not painted. You need to stop romancing the stone. Okay, and you need to stop coming after me because I'm unbothered because I know you're hypocrites. I do know that you're hypocrites, and I know that because I have an opinion and you have an opinion, you think that your opinion is better than mine. You're a hypocrite. You cannot drown out my opinion and put your opinion in my spot. You can't do it. It doesn't work that way. You're using American technology. You are in Barbados. What have you created? What have you created? Stop romancing poverty. Stop romancing where you are in life. Thrive. Thrive to be better. Thrive to be better. You see, I talk to people who are always talking about getting things better, doing things for kids, going places and making sure that certain things are, working the way they should work. And then when I move away from that and come to my blog there's a pull down. I'm being pulled down. It's like, where is your upward movement? Where is the upward movement in your minds? Stop romancing being poor, because that's what the white man did to you. He wants you to stay there. He wants you to like it. He wants you to like being on the dirt floor, having cockroaches crawl all over your food. And he wants you to like it because that means you're not coming after him. You're not coming after him for reparations. You're not coming after him to be just like him. You're not coming after him. The only hope you have is winning the lottery. That's the only hope you have, is winning the lottery. So in the meanwhile, you have Rihanna to worship, because you're not going to worship Jesus, because Jesus wasn't about the money. You're not going to worship Jesus or anything like Jesus. If they send anyone here again and it ends up in Barbados, you're not going to worship that particular God or demigod. You're not going to worship anything that does not have money, because that's just the way you are. You're not going to worship. You'll be telling him, you'll be telling whoever comes in to enjoy being poor, but we're not going to worship you. We're going to worship the ones who are rich, but enjoy being poor. Walk up in being poor, but we're going to worship the ones who made it and are rich, because we know we'll never get there. We know we're never going to get there. It's your Veronica.